back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and with last night's episode of Love and Hip Hop New York. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired, but I ain't sleepy. I've been up most of the night. Matter of fact, I've been up all night. I ain't had no sleep yet. But the saving grace is I don't have to go to work till this evening, so I'll get a chance to hopefully pass out for a couple of minutes. But I promised y'all I was gonna have these reviews done, and so that's what I'm here to do. We're gonna talk about last night's Love and Hip Hop New York season 8, episode 5. Streets are talking. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Usually, I'm here for Love and Hip Hop New York. Normally, I'm here for it. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't. This season so far is just poet to me, honey. Starting with Safaree, I really wish he would have stayed on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This franchise is full of shit, and they pairing you with Dreamdoll. It's all kinds of wrong in the book of my mind, and I have so many questions, y'all. Like, how long y'all really been dating? Because you wanted to do stuff, in my opinion, that couples that been together for a minute would want to do. Then, if your mom and your sisters wasn't feeling Nicki Minaj, how you think they gonna feel about this here Dream Doll girl? Nikki wasn't even known. Dreamdoll has a past. Have you bothered to even check into her past? She got a past, baby, and it ain't in a good way. Now, y'all together, and she recanting the story about what went down between her and Sophie about it, and she ain't giving you the full story or the real, in my opinion. I didn't quite get his reaction to hearing all of this. He was kind of like, I don't know how him and Sophia broke up. So maybe that may play into why he just really wasn't really showing me. He wasn't giving me nothing, y'all. He wasn't. And I ain't understand it. I was confused about it, okay? And if you want, please, child, don't be calling her. I know sometimes we like to say, call our boyfriends or our men's daddy and all that, but shit, that don't sound appealing coming from you to her. It just don't, and I'm gonna leave it right there with that. It just didn't sound appealing to me, and I wasn't here for it. Now, we learned that his uncle passed away. Sorry to hear about that. He was killed or whatever. And she was being there, being supportive to him, but Safaree, that don't mean that she ain't no thought because she there supporting you. Thoughts do missionary work. Missionary work. That's when they work on your ass because they see the greater good. you know they trying to make sure they there so that they can ingrain themselves or imprint themselves into the book of your mind and in your heart. So her being there for you in this time, it was, although I'm sure it was comforting, that don't necessarily mean that she's been xed out of the thought category because she has a honey. She's still a thought. And I would have rather Mona flew plastic ass in from Hollywood over her. You need to do your background work on this girl because clearly you haven't. Not if you're willing to even think about entering a serious relationship with her. She's not even good for his image, over there bragging about how she done threw a smoothie on a girl down to the smoothie shop. Girl, please grow up. I mean, for real, she need to grow up and he need to get real and get his ass back to Hollywood. Because you went from having a very good character, playing a good character over on Hollywood where you were the comedic relief and well loved, to being over here with this bimbo and she ain't serving you no justice, honey. Now, this little Mo storyline with Carl, her husband, and this lie detector test that he failed because he didn't answer one of the questions right, which was, did he have any sexual contact with someone else while he been married to Mo? He downplayed it as it was just mere text messages. But cheating is cheating, in my opinion. This shit not even important because she ain't even gonna leave him. So why we going through all of this is beyond me. She ain't going nowhere. Mo, why would you think that he was such a good man? Because he was so perfect. in your mind. Girl, after all the failed marriages you done had, your spotted sensor should have immediately been tingling as soon as you got around Carl. For when you first met him, but he's saying he gonna change and in time, it's gonna take time for him to do all of that. And if I was her, I wouldn't even be fucking with this. I heard her go back solo dolo and stay that damn way. Cause girl, he said in time, meaning that it's a possibility some shit could still go on in the meantime, in between time. That's what I see. Now, maybe y'all didn't get that out of there. They got Dr. Jeff up on here. I ain't mad at you, Dr. Jeff. Get all the coin you can get off these reality show motherfuckers because they going to keep giving it to you by having you come on there. And he's saying that maybe just because Carl may appear to be a good person don't mean he good for her. She ain't received that shit. She listening, but she I don't know if she was listening or was she here. It's a difference. I don't understand. I can tell you, I don't care for Lil Mo. She lost me on R&B Divas, so none of this storyline matters a damn to me. But I have to talk about it because it's a part of this season's Love and Hip Hop New York. But I don't care. And her crying and all of that, I ain't feel nothing about that either because Lil Mo is not the nicest person. And sometimes when you sow enough bad seeds, you got to reap what you sow. And I just feel like this is just her reaping her damn soul, what she done sold. This is karma. It ain't got no respect to person or time. It will show up on that ass and get you at any time. Now, you got Mariahlynn and Bianca. Now, Mariah was talking about Sophia. Now, girl, I kind of like you a little bit in this season. I ain't looking at you like, with disgust like I have in previous seasons. But you really can't come with that girl and say nothing bad about her when you still got the body of a little boy, even though you bought you some damn titties. Now you telling the story of why you jumped Sophia, and truth be told, you was wrong for that because it's James R. who lied to you, but uh you chose to act a fool with Sophia. Okay, I didn't understand that. Your beef was with your man, not that girl. And she asked you to let her talk because you wasn't allowing her to explain to you what caused her to be down there to the photo shoot like she was. She was trying to put your ass up on game, and because you didn't like the way she enunciated, let me talk, you decided to jump her, and that was crazy. Mm, mm, mm. That was some bird shit. In fact, them seeds you had last episode that you met James up in the park with and started throwing at him, you needed to be chomping on them bitches because you really doing some bird shit right now when it comes to this situation right here. I wasn't here for you, bitch. Then we hear from Bianca about the battle with Bree at the club and how Bree was talking all sporty, and then she unzipped her Giuseppe's and she threw it at Bree. Now Mariah found that funny and I did not because although a ass whooping was necessary in that moment, you shouldn't have thrown a shoe. Don't do shit that can end your ass up in jail or have you being sued for your little peanut butter and bread money that you getting from Mona. Because if you'd have hit that girl the wrong way, it would have went a whole different way for you. It wasn't right. Now I agree with Mariah Lynn. Bree did antagonize Bianca. Then Bianca told her what Dreamdoll had said about basically standing for Bree over Bianca, and if Mariah got into it, it is what it is. And Mariah Lynn was a bit of surprised by that because her and Dreamdoll or Gwyneth's sisters, you know what I'm saying? So she decided she gonna go and meet up with DJ Big Head, Huge Head as I call him, and he and his little nice runner car, and she telling him about what she heard. And since they label mates, you would think that he was interested in hearing that, but he appeared to not be interested. He told her that why is she listening to hearsay? Well, considering y'all label mates and you need to keep the peace between these girls if you don't want another situation like it was last season with Lyra Galore, I would suggest that you would probably want to take a gander into what she's saying and try to get these girls to end this beef that's going to eventually evolve as the season goes on, because they ain't got no other way to go with this shit. Ain't nobody focusing on the talent, so all they gonna give you is drama. And if you the king of Gwinnett, then you ought to want your cast, your label people on the same accord, and that's about making the coin, securing that damn bag, and not fighting with one another. I don't understand where you at with it, but okay. You gonna wish you had squashed that beef, because remember, they your problem. Now, let's go over to Papoose and Remy. She opening this store in North Carolina, and I was confused as to why she opening a store in North Carolina. Do she live there? Because I thought she stayed in New York. But anyway, she opening that. And he basically on that, let's start the IVF treatments. And she ain't trying to do that. I get he want a baby with her. They both got kids outside of themselves, but he want to have a baby with his wife, and I get that. But right now is not the time that for her to be doing that. Now I don't know if she had actually told him what Juju had informed her of, which is it could not take for the first, the first time she tried, and that she has to be, kind of stress free. Right now, Remy ain't stress free. She got this album about to come out. She got this store she's opening. She probably gonna be going on tour to promote this. This ain't the ideal time for her to be trying to have no damn baby for him. This girl got out of jail with a purpose, and that purpose was to reinvent herself. And she is working very hard toward being able to get there. I wish that he would just give her a little time, or maybe they need to sit down and have a for real conversation off camera where she break this shit down to him as to why she really ain't trying. I feel like once she get everything the way she wanted to be, she ain't got no problem with trying to have a baby. But in this moment, her mindset and her eye on the prize, and that prize is that she wants to reinvent her career, because she was gone, what, 7 winters and 6 summers. She ain't trying to have no baby right now. She want to try to do better for herself, and I can't knock a bitch when she trying to upgrade her life. That's just how I feel about it. Now, Anais, she meeting up with Father Time, and my question is this girl that flirtatious for real, or is this just a part of the storyline? Because she's super aggressive, and Father Time, he like it, but he trying to be professional. He don't want to dig down his homeboy artist. He want to work with her the way his friend Jacquees asked him. Navarro asked him with this artist. He trying to do the right thing, but she coming for the dick, and she ain't playing no games about it. And I had a question. Her and her husband must have an open marriage, because she doing the absolute most on TV, and she said her wedding ring was a decoration only. He ain't even had to pay that no mind. Girl, what's it? Okay. That on our use is a whole lot to deal with. Now, I don't know if she's like this for real, but girl, if this is how you trying to cross over into the U.S. charts, or the U.S. mainstream music scene, girl, this might not be the best thing for you, because we don't really, you already on Love and Hip Hop, bitch. Okay, girl, you doing the most. Now, Jonathan, when you came on this show, I had high hopes. I did. I had high hopes because I liked you on K Michelle's show. But I don't hear you being messy as fuck, and I can't feel you, bitch. Now, you told Yandy, frog-eyed ass, that Bianca been talking greasy about her, but you didn't reveal who told you all of this. Juju was the adult here and told Yandy, you and Bianca are like family. Y'all need to sit down and have a conversation. I was here for that. What I wasn't here for is, why is Jonathan there, especially after we saw how things went when he got there. Okay, that didn't make sense. I wasn't even mad at Bianca for wanting to whoop Jonathan's ass. It was eh, it wasn't called for what he did. I wasn't. My thing is this: Bianca told Yandy some real truth. When I talk about somebody, I tell them because I want them to know exactly how the hell I feel about them, and if they got something they want to get off their chest with me because I said it, then it is what it is. I agree she do pop off a little bit too much, but in this situation, I totally understood why she was so upset. Jonathan, you messy. You started this whole shit between them. You said you wasn't scared of Bianca, but I seen your ass was running behind them fucking security guards when she went to getting at your ass, throwing shit at you. if your informant is so credible that you brought this information you allegedly heard from your informant that's credible, then you should have been able to reveal that source right then and there. Fuck all that. I'm not at liberty to say shit. Because all you did was feed into that miss ass stereotype that people have about gay men. And up until now, you have never given me that, but you gave me that in this scene. Then you got the nerve to try to apologize to her. And Juju girl, shut the fuck up. Now you usually come through and I be here for your ass. But if do you honestly think this girl gonna be feeling like sitting here receiving an apology from a person who then came along and told her manager and a woman that she considers family that she's been talking greasy about her behind her back? And it really probably ain't the truth because he can't reveal no sources. That girl, I wasn't mad at her. And Yandy, you say she a spoiled brat and always in the shit. Well, this one ain't on her. It's on you. You definitely wrong. But Juju did tell Bianca that, look, you gotta think about it before you react sometime, and that was some good advice. So in that moment she could talk again. uh Girl, you do have a lot to look forward to. If you done just signed the contract, it's bad enough you ain't really doing no work for you. You having to do it for yourself. But if you really want this bag, you gonna have to change your ways a little bit and stop being so easy to be coerced into doing stuff. And child, it's just a hot mess. All this was wrong. And in my opinion, Yandy, when she came to that meeting, she already had chosen a side, and that side was with Jonathan. Only for Jonathan to sit here and let Mona Scott play him into walking into this scene and saying all this shit, realizing how far this shit had went, and then trying to backpedal and pussy pop with an apology, and that girl ain't trying to hear this shit. Maybe in a minute when she calm down, she might can. But when you first offend me, bitch, we can't have no type of a conversation, and it is what it is. Um, I think Yandy need to focus on working on her career, shutting the fuck up, and that's what she need to do. And she need to find another storyline because this shit wasn't funny. It wasn't funny nor was it entertaining. And Jonathan, don't let Mona play you like no fool. You better be getting top corn if you're gonna be looking bad on these TV screens. That's all I gotta say. I'm sick of all these tired ass storylines. Well, we see, because we see through the shit, and it's not entertaining to us. We ain't feeling that shit. But that was it. That was all. If I left anything that you feel was pertinent off my review, please feel free to put it down in the panty. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate this video. Ratings get me noticed down on the YouTube stream. Go ahead on and jump down in the panty section of the video and let me know what your thoughts and opinions were about last night's episode, and include any scenes you may feel that I left out. We could talk about it down there. Subscribe to my channel. It's free. And if you're going to subscribe, you might as well tap your notification bell so that each and every time I come down through him, you can come on over and get a glimpse of me and have a conversation with me down in that panel. And if you share videos, feel free to share this video wherever you share videos. And I'll see you guys back for If Loving You Is Wrong, last week mid-season finale. I told y'all I was going to do it. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it right after this. So y'all have a good Monday. Well, good Tuesday. You know I'm off by a day, bitch. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.